Hey there! Let's talk about something incredible, a journey you take part in every single day, probably without even thinking about it. We're going to follow one bite of food and see how it goes from your plate to becoming a part of you. I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about it? You eat something, and then what? How does that piece of fruit or that sandwich actually become the energy you're using to just live your life right now? Well, let's find out. All right, so before that food can become fuel for your body, it has to go through this really fascinating three-part process. Think of it like a factory assembly line, but kind of in reverse. And here they are: digestion, absorption, and assimilation. These three words, they're going to be our roadmap for this whole trip. They explain exactly how your body works its magic. Okay, let's start our tour. First stop, the breakdown. Imagine your digestive system is this long, winding disassembly line, and our journey kicks off right at the front door. And where's that? Yep, your mouth. A lot of people think digestion starts way down in the stomach, but nope. The process gets going the instant that food passes your lips. The clock starts right then and there. So, right away, your body launches this two-part attack. You've got the mechanical action, your teeth chewing everything up into tiny, manageable pieces. And at the exact same time, the chemical action kicks in. Your saliva isn't just water. It's full of special enzymes that start dismantling starches right away. Okay, so once you swallow, that bite of food takes a trip down the esophagus and lands in the stomach. And this is where things get, well, pretty intense. Think of it as a powerful mixing chamber. See, your stomach is basically a bag of acid. I mean, it's so strong it could dissolve certain metals. That acid plus some heavy-duty enzymes just churns and mixes everything into this soupy paste. And this is the key spot where proteins really start to get broken down. All right, after that acid bath, we move on to what I like to call the main event, the small intestine. And don't let the name fool you. This thing is not small at all. If you stretched it out, it's about 22 feet long. And this is where the real critical work of pulling out all the good stuff happens. So, what's the whole point of all this breaking down? It's to get to these basic building blocks. The carbs you eat, they become glucose, which is pure energy. Proteins, they get turned into amino acids, kind of like the Legos your body uses to build and repair things. And fats become fatty acids. Your body just can't use the big complex stuff. It needs these simple, tiny pieces. Okay, so we've done all this hard work. We've got our glucose, our amino acids, all these awesome nutrients. But right now, they're still just stuck inside that long digestive tube. Kind of useless, right? So the next step is huge. We got to get them out and into the system. And that's our second big word: absorption. This is the moment those nutrients basically cross the border. They pass right through the walls of the small intestine and hop onto the body's main superhighway, your bloodstream. And once they're in the bloodstream, boom, they're on their way. Your circulatory system carries them everywhere, to every single one of your trillions of cells. We're talking your brain cells, your muscle cells, the cells in the tips of your toes, everywhere. Which brings us to the final and maybe the most important part of the whole journey. The delivery has been made, the nutrients have arrived at their destination, so now what? What do the cells actually do with them? This, my friends, is assimilation, our third and final word. This is the incredible moment where that bite of food literally becomes a part of you. Your cells grab those nutrients from the bloodstream and finally put them to work. And what kind of work are we talking about? Well, this is everything. It's the energy that lets you move and think. It's what helps you grow bigger and stronger. It's how your body repairs a cut on your finger. It's basically life. But wait a second. We've been talking about all the stuff the body uses. But what about the leftovers? You know, the parts of the food that can't be digested. Where does all that stuff go? Well, that's where the large intestine comes in. It's kind of like the cleanup crew. All the undigested stuff, like fiber, ends up here. The main job at this point is just to absorb any leftover water, and then, well, the rest gets packed up and prepared for removal from the body. So, let's just do a super quick review of that whole amazing journey. First, digestion. You break the food down. Second, absorption. The good stuff, the nutrients, jump into your bloodstream. And third, assimilation. Your body actually uses those nutrients. Break it, take it, and use it. I really love this way of thinking about it. Your body truly is this incredible, complex machine. You put in the raw materials, that's the food, and it converts it into everything: energy, strength, and even new parts for the machine itself. So, I'll leave you with this one question. Now that you know exactly what happens, this whole incredible journey from your plate to your cells, it really makes you think, doesn't it? The next time you sit down for a meal, ask yourself, what kind of fuel am I choosing for my amazing machine today?